Hi there. I'm Black Kaida, and I'm going to be doing a video on Mexican Kinder Surprises today. So, I actually did do this video earlier, but something went wrong, and it got deleted. So we're going to do it again, and it'll actually work this time. So, my parents picked this up for me when they went to Mexico, and it looks very similar to how Kinder Surprises look in Canada. I'm not actually sure if they have Kinder Surprises in the States. If you are from the States and you know if they do or not, let me know, comment. And I do have this other Kinder Surprise box from here to compare, but it is a bit outdated because it's actually from Christmas time. I don't eat chocolate that often, and I've been saving it, so I figured I'd use it for this video, and I dropped a bunch of stuff. So, as you can see, the coloring is exactly the same. Well, there is one major difference, though, between the Canadian one and the Mexican one. See, in Canada, we just have a generic Kinder Surprise for boys and girls, and I guess in Mexico they have one for girls. I don't know if they have one that's separate for boys or not, but it does say on there, Para Niña, I think that's how it's pronounced. So it comes in a box like this, and this one is also in a box, but normally if we just buy one Kinder Surprise on its own, which is what this is, it just comes as the egg and you buy that. So it's interesting that it come in a box. Let's see here. So we have the ingredients on this side. We have a contest that you can enter, and the different options for different prizes. Neat. And we have the nutritional information on the bottom. I know you can't read that because my camera quality sucks really badly. But this is the nutritional information that I'm used to seeing in Canada. So as you can see, it's quite different. It's quite colorful, actually. I really had no idea it looks so different. I don't know if all of it looks that different. I've been to Mexico once, but I didn't buy any food from the grocery stores. So, yeah, very interesting. Okay, so now, like I said, I already tried to record this video, and as a result, I've actually already opened the egg, so it is a bit crumpled here now, but as you can see, it looks very similar to the packaging on the box, and the design is nearly identical to the Canadian one. Now, interestingly enough, the lettering for surprise on the Canadian egg is a very metallic, holographic quality to it, and the one from Mexico actually doesn't. Now, just to give a taste test comparison, when I opened it, I noticed immediately that the chocolate from the Mexican egg was quite malleable. It doesn't really fall apart. It kind of like molds off, and it's, quite a bit softer. I mean, it's not been in a warm environment. It's been out in the light, so it's definitely not melted. But I can almost like flatten it out completely. It's hard to tell on here. It tastes pretty good. It definitely doesn't have any crunch to it whatsoever. It's very, very soft. In comparison, the one from Canada, it's a lot more brittle. Definitely made, I would say, with different ingredients. And sorry, I keep dropping things. the one from Canada, definitely tastes sweeter to me. I think I'm probably more used to the one with more sugar. So I actually like it a bit better, but that's just probably, I would say, because I'm more used to it. If I look on the back of the box, it says that there's in one egg 10 grams of carbohydrates, which would be the sugar. And there's a little bit more. There's actually 11 grams of carbohydrates in the Canadian one. That's not that much more. And look at the ingredients. Well, where are the ingredients on this? Here they are. So we have ingredients. Yeah, I don't think I can really read ones from the Mexican one. But another interesting fact difference between these two is in Canada we have a lot of things that are labeled peanut free because there's a pretty big market for people buying peanut free things for schools. I don't know if it's the same way everywhere in the States or not, but my friend Elizabeth, who's from Vermont, said that she's never really seen things labeled peanut free where she lives. So I found that really interesting, actually. And you can see there is right there, a peanut free label on this box. And there isn't a peanut free label on this egg, maybe because it wasn't packaged in a peanut-free facility, but definitely interesting difference there. Now when I opened it, the eggs, and it's the same for the Mexican egg, in the last few years they've redesigned them. When I was a kid, these two parts came apart completely, and now they never separate. They're just stuck together with this flap. And this is the one from the Christmas egg, again, stuck together with a flap. And something that when I found out they were now like this, I was like, okay, I'm just going to put that on there, and that one on there. So you can stick them together like that. You can make a huge long line of them if you wanted to. So kind of a fun little thing to do if you wanted to keep these capsules. Like a Kinder Surprise capsule sword. So the prize inside of the Mexican Kinder Surprise egg, which is specifically supposed to be for girls, so it only has girl themed items in it, is this little pony. So they're definitely trying to cash in on the My Little Pony craze right now. She is pretty cute. Like, her face is pretty lovable. I wish we could focus in more, but that's about as good as we're gonna get right now. So, I mean, for a Kinder Surprise egg, I will say that this toy is fairly well made. It actually has a bit of a rubbery consistency on her hair, and her body is the normal plastic that the Kinder Surprise toys are usually made out of here. Yeah, there's a rubbery consistency for her hair and her hooves. It can definitely make a dent in it if I tried to, so it's kind of an interesting texture. Also, her mane is very cutely braided into two pigtails. So we have a pigtail on that side and a pigtail on that side. Her tail is also a braid, and she has a little saddle. Now, she actually came with a ring, and I think this is supposed to be her cutie mark. So it's a sun peeking out from the rain cloud there. And from the promotional paper that came with this pony, we can see that now they want you to put the ring on her back, or you can wear it too. It's a bit too small for me, so I can kind of fit on my finger, but these are actually really cute. I mean, if we actually look at the rest of the ponies in this collection, I have the top one right here. There's a green one with a orange ring, pink one that looks like Pinkie Pie, an orange one that looks like Applejack, purple one that looks like Twilight Sparkle, and then there's like a boy pony, I think, and he's got a little green ring, and he's sitting down really, really cutely. We've got a QR code there in the corner with a pony. You can use your smartphone on. And it looks like they're saying that if it's cloudy and you put this ring on the pony's back like an extra saddle, it won't be cloudy anymore, because here in this picture they show, no, on this side, they show the pony without the saddle, and it's cloudy, and then the pony with the saddle, and the sun moves out from behind the clouds. So I'm not really sure how that works, some sort of pony magic. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. I actually have some My Little Pony blind bags, so I'll probably keep those with that. Keep this with those, I mean. So that's really cute, and just as an ending thing, I was going to show you what I got in the Christmas egg, because I had the Canadian set of Christmas Kinder Surprises, and these ones are all Christmas ornaments, so they're easy to predict. But this is the guy. There's a little bear, and he came with this little bag thing, and that's so you can actually stand him up. So you put it in the back there, and there you have it. He stands up on his own. And that's all for today. Let me know if you'd like some more videos and comment.